Right, good day everyone. This is the tutorial on how to create your question on the CBT software. First of all, you launch the app and you click on create a new quiz. Click on create a new quiz. Now once you've done that, your box will open like this. The first thing you need to do is to click on quiz properties. Click on quiz properties. That is where we are going to do some little settings. Now in the quick properties, first of all, quiz title. Here you have to type in the name of the subject and the class. You type in the name of the subject and the class. For example, chemistry SS1. Yes, you type it in. You leave every other thing the same way it is. Then you move to quiz settings. Now in quiz setting, your passing rate depending on how you want to put it. You can change it to 80 or leave it at 50. 80 is okay. Then you need to enable the time limit. You check the box by clicking on it. Then you click on the options. Now here you need to set your time to 20 minutes, but since you'll be typing for SS3, it has to be increased to 40 minutes. So, but yeah, I have 20 minutes. Then you click OK when you set the time. Then you also have to click random questions before publishing. You also click the random. Now you have to select submit all at once under the answer submission. You click on submit all at once so that the CBT software can submit all the questions at once. Then you click on quiz results. Here you can edit whatever remark you want to give for student that passes your subject and also for student that fails your subject. Anyone you do, but you can leave it this way if you want. Then you move to question settings. Here you have to check shuffle questions and answer. Your positive point, if they score one question, is 1 mark. If they fail it, that's 0. So you can just leave this place the way it is. Then you move to others, where you can just leave all those places for this term. Then you click on OK. Now to set your questions, you double click on multi-choice. Or you can just right click, but first of all double click on it for it to open. Double click on multi-choice. When you double click on multi-choice, you can do sports. You can also right click on the multi-choice and click on new question. Still the same thing, either you double click or you right click and click on new question. Now here enter the question and A to D enter the option. Okay, let's say I enter, for example, I want to enter a question. Let's go for hydrogen is a diatomic element. Hydrogen is a diatomic element. All right, so let's go to our options. Okay, hydrogen is a diatomic element with dash numbers. So A, let's put a number. Let's say 3. Then option B 4. Option C 6. Option D 2. Okay, now you need to select the answer so that the software can recognize that as the answer. So we select 2. Then we click new question so that we can move to question number 2. So here you repeat the same thing by typing your questions in that box. Then you also type your options. Now let's say the atomic mass of Mg, that is magnesium, is dash. So in our option, we put in our options. You put in your options to the answer. We have 23, 24, 33, 34. So let's select 23. I think that should be the answer. Then you click on new question. Then you type your question all over again. You see, it's very easy. We have a laptop, but I think the school has laptops for teachers to be able to use and type their questions, so that once you come back from a term break, you should go and type the remaining 20 questions you want to type for SS3 students to prepare them for their JAMB. So this is, just follow this video tutorial. It will really help you. In case you forget, you can just look at it again. Now I'm not going to post it directly into the WhatsApp group. I'll only post my YouTube link because WhatsApp drops the quality. So when you watch it from YouTube, you can download it from there or just save it on your phone. So you can repeat the same way, type your question, type your option, select your answer, and then you click OK. Yes, you click OK. Now as you can see, we have 3 questions that we've typed. So before we publish our question, we must go back to quiz properties so that we can enable the total number of questions. If you don't do that, you are going to, all the questions will not show. So when we go back to quiz property, we go to quiz settings and we select the random question, then click it to number 3 because it's only 3 questions we've typed. So we have to select 3. So that means if you type 20, you select 20. If not, all the questions will not show. So you click on OK. Then you move to publish. You click on publish. Now, when you click on publish, you move down to CDEXE. Click on CDEXE. Now, when you click CDEXE, just leave everything the way it is. Just notice the total number of questions and the total number of points. Then you click on publish. Now it publishes, and that is how the question is typed. Now let's say, for example, you have typed like 20, you want to type the rest. You can just go to the document. Let me show you one. Let's say, for example, I have I want to add more questions to the questions I've already typed. Okay, so I will have to click the subject, chemistry SS1. Like this one is asking me to save it, so you need to save it first. Once you have typed, you just save it first. The ones you have typed, you save it first with the name. Now let's say I want to edit the ones I've typed before. This, like for example, this one has 20 questions. I've typed this before and I want to add more questions to it, which many of you are going to be doing for SS3 students. So all you need to do is just to double click on the multi-choice again, add your question, add your options, select your answer and click on OK. It will automatically add the remaining questions. The more you type and add, the more questions you have. So it's just the same thing. So that's the way to add all the other questions. Just double click on multi-choice and add your questions. As you can see, I have 20 questions there, so I double click to add more questions, type in your question, type in your options and click OK, and the questions will be added. So any other information, you can chat me up. Then you can also publish it after you're done. Any other information, you can chat me up. But I believe this tutorial will help us, in our free time and when I'm not around, to type in the questions. Thank you very much and have a lovely day.